How to download and use OpenText Solver. First, how to download and install OpenText Solver.
To download, search for OpenText Solver's main page, which should be one of the first links on Google. At the top of OTS's homepage is a link for downloading. Click it to get to the download page. Scroll down to find your platform, either Linux, MS Windows, or Mac OS X. I have a MacBook, so I click the link to download for Mac. This takes you to the SourceForge download site, and the download starts and finishes in a few seconds. Usually the package will go into your downloads directory. You may use your file browser, or Finder, to navigate to your downloads directory to find the OpenText Solver package. Unpack it by double-clicking on it. OpenText Solver is now ready for you to begin using it. You may wish to slide the unpackaged files onto a clear area on your desktop. Then navigate into the top directory by double-clicking on it. At the top level, notice the readme.txt file. In case you need more information.
How to run and use OpenText Solver.
To run OpenText Solver, look for the Run Text Solver GUI icon. Start OTS by double-clicking the Run icon. The graphical user interface or GUI should then pop up. However, on some platforms, depending on your security settings, the first time you try to run it, you may get a pop-up saying the application is untrusted because it was downloaded from the internet, or something like that. You may need to click OK, or right-click, or follow the notes instructions for overriding this. Also be careful, on some platforms, the GUI window may come up behind other windows on your screen. Just rearrange your windows so you can see the whole GUI window clearly. First select the tax form you want to do, such as the Federal 1040 or one of the state forms. Here, I will select the Federal 1040, then click the Open Tax File button. You will then see a file browser where you can select the file to open. To start a new return, you should select the template file. In this case, I will open the example file, which contains a partially fill-out form that was previously saved. Then click Open. The form window then appears. It contains all the lines in which you may need to provide input, such as your marital status, your earned income, interest, dividends, deductions, and etc. Next to each entry are comments, indicating what to enter, or what a particular entry is. Most entry lines are straightforward, especially for anyone who has done their taxes before. You should read and consult your tax instruction booklet for more information about what to enter on a given line. If you need to make an additional entry on any line, just click the small plus button on the bottom of the line's entry box. It will create a new entry box line. Then enter your value there. You can then edit the comment to the right of any box by clicking the Edit Comment button on the right side of the given line. It is helpful to enter a description that is meaningful to you. You can scroll down to make entries on other lines. Then review all your entries. When you are done, click the Save button near the bottom of the window. A file browser will open, where you can set the name of the file to save as. Here I will call this Example 1. Click OK. Now we can compute the taxes. Click the Compute Taxes button at the bottom. The results window should then pop up, showing the results. These are the values to write on the lines of your tax return. If there was an error, you would see a message in this window instead. Then you would go back, fix it and recompute the taxes. If you scroll down to the bottom of the results window, you will see the amount of your refund, or how much you still owe. You can click OK to dismiss that window. Finally, you can print the results by clicking on the Print button at the bottom. The print window pops up. You can select to print a hard copy of your input data, or the results. The results file is the default selection. You will also notice the name of the text file, in case you will to access it later, or with another application. If OTS supports autofill in for the form you are doing, then this third option will be displayed. I will select autofill in, because it is so convenient. With this option, when I click OK, OTS goes out and places the results directly onto the government PDF files. A new window pops up showing the names of the filled-in PDF forms. Since I am doing the Federal 1040, which consists of several forms, we see that multiple forms came out. You can then open and view the filled-out forms by clicking the Open in PDF Viewer button. When I do, we see all of the forms pop up. And we can see on each form, the relevant entries have been inserted. Note that you still need to make a few additional entries on some forms, such as your name and social security number, which OTS never asks for. You can enter these items directly in your PDF viewer. Then, when you are ready, you can now print and mail the filled out forms.